powers. Is this not a kind of a huge kind of improvement in the MRU in particular, Doctor?
Well, it is, yes, when it comes to democratic tenets, and we read in the papers that Bio Wakai, so to speak, commits to regional democratic transition, as reported by Politico, that President Bio of Sierra Leone and President Joseph Nyuma Wakai, a senior of Liberia. One of the things having to do with enhancing bilateral ties, both leaders signed a joint communique to supporting regional peaceful democratic transition, you know, and furthermore that the communique says both leaders discussed the democratic challenges in the MRU, that's Mano River Union, and the ECOWAS region, and reaffirmed their commitments to support peaceful democratic transition of power in order to maintain peace and security in the region, as well as both leaders to review the status of political, diplomatic, economic, social, cultural, and security cooperation between the two countries and the Mano River Union. And it's so important, and the controversial 2023 elections, and we're still waiting, and the MCC, the US ambassador, said that there isn't a result from both parties, although the APC, Dr. Samura Kamara, is claiming you know, a certain percentage. And even as that, the US ambassador is saying that from NEC, and no, there isn't a result published to tell the winner of that. So in essence, that means that there should be a rerun of the elections. And as a result, we realize that we are stuck somewhere.
Are we still talking about rerun of the 2023 elections that is gone a year, almost an half ago?
It is evidence, particularly the visitation of the President of the Republic of Liberia, you know, stating that there should be peaceful democratic transition for the sub-region in order to ensure peace, security, and tranquility. It's a clear indication in the light of that, and it's been confirmed inter alia by the US ambassador, stating that, you know, there isn't a publication of results to show a clear winner of the 2023 election. So in essence, what do we expect except a rerun of the 2023 elections to tell? Although the APC's Samura Kamara is claiming a certain percent, you know, in the elections, and according to them, that it was only 60% of that has been declared or something of the sort. So that's a clear indication, and we realize that we're not receiving funds from our donor partners, and we're stocked. And it's clear that has caused massive or weighty tax burden, as we're now discussing, because our international partners not supporting the country for obvious reasons, and even the Qatar Foundation, there, and other international election, you know, monitoring bodies clearly stated that there are issues surrounding the 2023 election. So it's a clear indication that his presence here is to engage the Bios-led administration so that they can discuss the way forward, particularly having to do with peaceful democratic transition and their communique, you know, both governments, to see how best they can commit themselves to supporting peaceful democratic transition of power in order to maintain peace and security in the sub-regions. And it's indicative and it's clear that both parties to review the status of political, diplomatic, economic, social, cultural, and security cooperation, you know, for both countries. Yes.
Moina, I mean, both countries have gone through their elections not too far ago, or not too long ago, actually, and now they are recommitting themselves to democratic transition, you know, in the region. Is this a kind of proactive measure, or kind of reacting to what is happening now regarding coup takeovers, and then, I mean, vis-a-vis, we know what is happening in Guinea, a very neighboring country here, and other things. Is it a proactive step, or is it some kind of measures to ensure that these things stop, really, the coups?
It might be one, but again, the other thing we should consider has to do with free trade, and of course between the two countries, and because we know we are, you know, one might say even when you go to Liberia and BS, and even as of now as they are having peace, when you are in Liberia,